Generation Y. The first word you would use to describe today's teenagers is pampered, students lazy, young workers distracted, everyone under 25 obsessed with technology. This entire generation is labeled as self-centered, entitled, and doomed to failure. However, looking at previous generations and what they did for the world, it is clear that this generation is going to be the most successful and most responsible to ever exist. We have done and will do more for the planet, the economy, and for world peace than anyone before us ever has. Yes, we are considered lazy, according to older people. The only reason is because we do not get things done the way they do. No one today is interested in spending long hours doing repetitive work. And frankly, there is no need to. We grew up with computers and smartphones. The internet was as much a part of our childhood as diapers, dolls, and drooling. The days of having to look through books and encyclopedias are long gone. And when information is available at our fingertips, there is no need to live like cavemen. Today's youth embody the ethic of working smarter, not harder. Yes, we do not possess the patience our parents do, nor the discipline that our grandparents had. These traits, however, although admirable, are not necessary for the work that our generation has to do. If current-day youth continue to live and work the way our parents and grandparents did, we would end up just like them, which was not so great. Our great-grandparents' biggest accomplishment turned out to be World War I, and their efforts to make the world a better place only resulted in the Great Depression. Our grandparents' generation after them did not have the potential to do much better. Although they made advances in science and technology, the highlighted event of their lives will always be World War II. They failed to make the world any better for our parents, who grew up shivering from the Cold War, and the only source of warmth they found were their shiny new nuclear weapons. This generation had good intentions and potential, and indeed they were the ones who brought the planet out of the Cold War and into the information age. However, the world they prepared for us is a few degrees hotter than it used to be, a few $1 trillion more in debt than it used to be, and a whole lot more depressing than it used to be. Yes, everyone believes we youngsters have no respect for authority, but this is simply not true. One of the major differences between us and everyone before us is our independence, not freedom. We do not have much of that. Independence, free critical thinking. Growing up, we are taught to question everything we come across. Hence, we challenge the status quo, the hierarchies, and the power divisions. It is not that we do not respect our elders. The reality is that they do not respect us and our way of thinking. We and not them are the most highly educated generation ever. There are more young employees today with MBAs than those with no higher education at all. More young people are getting literate than ever before. This is what sets us apart from any generation in history and guarantees that we will be the most successful and the most responsible to ever live. Being educated and understanding the value of intangible experiences and the value of money and materialism is why a majority of millennials support being motivated by passion, not wealth. More online attention is given to causes and cases of oppression than ever before. People aged 15 to 25 today are more tolerant of different races and backgrounds than any other demographic. If we continue to live the way the people before us have, we might earn their praise instead of all these stereotypes. But our education and our thinking sets us apart from any generation before us, and guarantees that we will not fail to deliver on the promise that every parent makes, and every generation so far failed at, and that is to leave behind a better world for their children than the one they inherited.